Welcome back, where the streets never sleep, and the drama always finds a spotlight. And today's chaos, it's got Mayweather money, rap fame, and baby mama wars all rolled into one. Word is that Yaya Mayweather just snapped on NBA YoungBoy's pregnant wife, Jalen. And yes, it went down during a private family event. Hey Yuki, did you hear them lyrics before you decided to keep that baby? According to insiders, Yaya allegedly ran straight up on Jalen, knowing full well that she's pregnant. And this wasn't just a back-and-forth argument. Witnesses are claiming she actually put her hands on her, even though Yaya herself is also pregnant by YoungBoy. What now? NBA YoungBoy is said to be done playing games. Sources claim he's heated behind the scenes, talking lawsuits, full-on cutoffs, and finally putting an end to whatever twisted grip Yaya's been holding on his life. But here's the thing. This didn't just explode out of nowhere. Word is Yaya's been spiraling for weeks, acting jealous, unhinged, and absolutely convinced that YoungBoy's wife stole him away from her. For you and your baby father to be talking through text message, right, and him tell you, listen, this ain't it, you must get rid of it, right? That's one thing, those are text. Not everybody in the world is going to see those text, right? It's a complete another thing. When your baby father decides that he's going to put in a song, yeah, she's pregnant, I got to make her get rid of it. This ain't the time. I told her no. Mind you, you've got a wife that's also pregnant. When I say I would fly to the abortion clinic, I mean nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. I don't know how it's possible, but somewhere along the way, all them hits that Floyd has had to take to his head, the trauma hasn't affected him. It was passed down to Yaya. Wrong with you, man. I'm on different time and I'm not living in a different world. And yes, I am real demonic with a real illness. I ain't crazy, but I never ain't say I was up. Well, wait. Dumb. Ash can't seem to make a decision in the correct way to save her goddamn life. Their child is going to be raising him. Like, I'm so sorry, but their baby is going to be the next Mike Vick. Osenko. Like, there's no way she could keep this baby right after he just told the world that he told her to no. Like, no. Like, good God, I hope not. That's so embarrassing. And I hope Jasmine not somewhere thinking that this is cute. You need to be looking for a divorce attorney. Did they get married before or after his sentence when he was up there on that hill? 'Cause you know sometimes when you get married and have a family, the judge be trying to go easy. That's crazy. I'm doing all this talking as if I would with that man. Baby mama me. Let me shut the hell up when it come to control. And now with both women pregnant at the exact same time, fans are saying this is no longer just drama. It's full-blown chaos. People online are even calling it war in the YoungBoy camp. And honestly, they're not exaggerating. For anyone who doesn't know, Yaya Mayweather is the daughter of boxing legend Floyd Mayweather. NBA YoungBoy, despite the name, has never been in the NBA. But he's built a career as one of the most controversial rappers in the game. And if you've been keeping up with his on and off mess with Yaya, then you already know the chaos runs deep. Music. But this latest blow-up takes things to a whole other level. Because get this, even after YoungBoy married Jalen, Yaya still wouldn't back down. Insiders say she was still seeing him behind Jalen's back. Not just casual link-ups, but full-on unprotected encounters. And now she's pregnant. But here's the kicker. Jalen is also pregnant. And it'll be her third baby with YoungBoy. That means he's got two women expecting at the same time. Fans online lost their minds, dropping comments like, "You can't make this stuff up." And YoungBoy stays in a love triangle. So NBA YoungBoy told Yaya to get rid of the baby. Boom. Put it in a song. So that's already embarrassing right there. Put it in a song. Then she going to hop on the internet talk about I don't know where y'all getting this from. I'm not pregnant. Girl, your baby daddy said this. I don't even like talking about ya. 'Cause it's a lost cause. It's a lost cause. And that wife, she's strong as hell. She is strong as hell. I don't even know what to even make of that whole situation. 'Cause ain't no way. But don't get on internet gaslighting us. Call him. He the one told everybody. There's a few celebrity kids I will just never understand. And one of them is Yaya because girl, let my daddy be Mayweather. The last thing a man would be out here doing is making me look stupid. The last thing, girl, I be spending my daddy's money just happy and bliss on an island somewhere chilling. All I'm saying was the standard was there. The standard was set. She's just so obsessed with being an NBA YoungBoy baby mama. Like, girl, okay, an accomplishment. The most shocking part, Yaya still kept showing up in his life like she had every right to be there, acting like his marriage ring meant absolutely nothing. She was marking her territory, making it clear she still felt entitled to him. But what she didn't see coming was that while she was busy creeping around, young boy was building a family with Jalan too. And once the news broke that Jalan was also pregnant, Yaya reportedly went into a full meltdown. People close to Yaya say she's been spiraling out of control ever since the news about Jalan's pregnancy dropped. They claim she went off on everybody around her, cutting folks off, blowing up behind closed doors, and making it crystal clear she wasn't okay with any of it. But the real explosion came when John entered the picture. Insiders are saying Yaya didn't just get mad. She tried to throw hands with Jalan over the pregnancy, while she herself is also carrying young boy's baby. The audacity had people shook, like imagine trying to jump a man's wife for being pregnant by her own husband at the same time. Fans were left saying this crossed a whole new line. Everyone already knew Yaya had a history of going too far when it comes to NBA YoungBoy. But allegedly putting her hands on his wife sent shockwaves through the entire fan base. What was once messy just tipped into unhinged territory, and people are saying this still isn't even the worst of it. Behind the scenes, the situation is reportedly getting uglier by the day, and from the way Yaya's been moving, it looks like she's not done yet. This may only be the beginning of a full-on meltdown that could play out publicly for everyone to watch. But let's keep it real, we probably should have seen this coming. Yaya's always been ready to fight for young boy, literally. And being the daughter of Floyd Mayweather, she's no stranger to throwing hands. This isn't new behavior either. Let's rewind back to 2020. Remember that infamous night in Houston? Young boy basically made us telling y'all to get rid of her baby. She turned around and get on her story, sending him all types of love letters talking about "I love you so much. There's no amount of space that can take me away from you. I'm by your side every step of the way." Like at this point, I'm really starting to believe the allegations that him and Jazz have an open relationship. Because then Jazz comes on her Instagram, and she's talking about she posted a picture of his new album. And it was like baby number 3 is on the way. My whole thing is I've never heard young boy tell nobody that he don't want no baby with them. And to get rid of that baby. So I already know that about to be another single mother even though she claiming they in a relationship. And all this. What I just really don't understand is the fact that this is Floyd Mayweather's daughter we're talking about. Like girl, you don't need the clout, you don't need the fame, you don't need the money. Like you just getting dogged out just to get dogged out. The girls that are getting pregnant by this man, and keeping their baby, they doing it because they think they're going to get a come up. Or they're doing it for some money, or they're doing it so that they kids to have a legacy. You have all of that without young boy. So like I just be so thrown off. There's no way you could be this obsessed and this in love with a man that just does not like you or does not care about you. There's just no way. You're under spells, people. Yaya pulled up to young boy's home and found another woman there, Leatra Jacobs, who was rumored to be his girlfriend at the time. And just like that, things went left fast. Reports say Yaya confronted Leatra, and what started as words quickly turned physical. According to those reports, Yaya grabbed a knife during the confrontation, and things escalated to the point where Leatra was badly injured and had to undergo emergency surgery. That incident wasn't just a headline, it was serious enough to land Yaya in court. She ended up pleading guilty to aggravated charges involving a deadly weapon, and instead of jail time, she got sentenced to 6 years probation. That Houston incident was the first major public sign that Yaya was willing to go all the way when it came to young boy. It showed just how far her obsession could push her when she felt threatened or replaced. And here's the part that had fans scratching their heads. After all of that, young boy didn't distance himself from her. Instead he put Yaya front and center on the cover of his album, 38 Baby 2. That move left everybody confused. Fans are now looking back at Yaya's past with a whole new lens. Her infamous altercation with Leatra Jacobs has been dragged back into the spotlight, and people are pointing out just how lucky Latra was to walk away. When you compare that night in Houston to what allegedly went down with Jalan, it almost feels like Leatra got off easy. Yaya may not have injured Jalan this time, but that same rage, that same fire was written all over her actions. And let's be real, if there's one thing everybody knows about Yaya by now, it's that she does not play when it comes to NBA YoungBoy. Even if he's not really hers to fight for, she refuses to let go. It's giving toxic energy. And as wild as her behavior looks, some fans say it's not hard to trace where it all comes from. Yaya grew up in a world fueled by chaos. Being Floyd Mayweather's daughter meant her life was surrounded by wealth, fame, non-stop cameras, and constant fighting, literally and figuratively. NBA YoungBoy and Yaya Mayweather, I'm confused. I have questions. NBA YoungBoy, is he still married? Because the way him and Yaya carry on, I'm confused. Yaya posted a picture, or a video a video of her laid up with her baby daddy, NBA. Right. But I thought he was married, 'cause he be in the mountains of Montana, or some underscore like that with his wife. But him and Yaya. And then NBA YoungBoy said that Yaya was pregnant, but she had to get rid of the baby. And Yaya talking about, oh, I'm not pregnant. I don't know where y'all getting this information from. Your baby daddy told us in his song. What's going on? Pray for Jazz. That's her name, right? The wife. Because it's no way this man is carrying on like this. Like, why do these females act like that over him? Yaya, what's wrong? What's wrong? He put that voodoo on you. She never had to worry about money or material things. But people have always wondered what was going on behind the scenes emotionally. Floyd was always in the spotlight, moving from fight to fight, headline to headline, and his relationships were almost always public drama. Public fallouts, ugly accusations, and dysfunction played out in front of the world. And Yaya was right there watching it all unfold. So now when people see her spiraling with NBA YoungBoy, it looks like history repeating itself. Different man, same chaos. It's like she inherited the dysfunction and turned it into her own brand of obsession. And the signs of that obsession were there early on. Not long after her probation started in late 2020, Yaya went and tattooed NBA YoungBoy's face on her arm, permanently marking herself as his. Fans dragged her online, calling it desperate, and saying she was embarrassing herself for a man who clearly wasn't committed. Warnings poured in, telling her to step away, protect her peace, and stop chasing chaos. But Yaya wasn't trying to hear any of it. Instead, she doubled down. She kept posting him, kept defending him, and made sure the world knew she wasn't going anywhere. To her, that tattoo wasn't just ink. It was a declaration of loyalty. And even when he moved on with other women, Yaya still stayed close, acting like she had a permanent claim on him. No matter how wild things got, no matter how many new women NBA YoungBoy moved on to, one thing never changed. Yaya Mayweather never fully let go. But to keep it fair, that loyalty wasn't completely one-sided. YoungBoy always kept her in the mix too, literally putting her on the cover of his album, while he was building an entire life with somebody else. He knew exactly what he was doing, stringing her along, and keeping her tied up in his chaos. And it didn't stop there. Just a couple of months after Yaya's 25th birthday, YoungBoy allegedly gifted her a Lamborghini truck, while being a whole married man. That one move sent the internet into a frenzy, because it proved what many had been saying all along. No matter how far he seems to move on, he never really cuts Yaya loose. To fans, it was giving me messy poly-style chaos, not closure. From there, the speculation only grew. Bloggers and fans kept their eyes glued on every single move, dissecting body language, Instagram captions, and paparazzi photos. Some insisted Yaya and YoungBoy were just co-parenting, while others swore up and down that they were still secretly messing around behind the scenes. Either way, the public saw the back and forth unfold in real time, and nobody could look away. And let's be honest, YoungBoy's unpredictability only poured more gasoline on the fire. One day he was playing devoted husband with Jelan, posting family vibes. The next day he was allegedly showing Yaya love, buying her gifts, and making her feel like she still mattered. That constant push and pull had everybody confused. But more importantly, it kept Yaya locked in the middle of the mess. Never fully out of the picture, never fully in either. So when new rumors surfaced about her being pregnant again, people weren't exactly surprised. They were like, of course this cycle never ended. It just went quiet until now. But when John's pregnancy was revealed around the same time, things went nuclear. Suddenly the internet was buzzing with questions. Was YoungBoy about to have two women pregnant at once? Was this history repeating itself? Or was it something even more calculated? The whispers only grew louder when new videos and photos of Yaya started surfacing online. In the clips, she was spotted walking in public, with what many swore looked like a very clear baby bump. She didn't look a little pregnant. According to fans, she looked very pregnant. And in true internet fashion, people started zooming in on the pictures, pulling up older shots for comparison, and connecting dots. Before long, speculation turned into confirmation in the court of public opinion. With Yaya, whenever there's smoke, fans swear there's always a whole forest fire right behind it. The internet wasted no time dragging her. Comments flooded in, calling her embarrassing for still getting tangled in YoungBoy's drama. The fact that she was allegedly pregnant again, while he's married to Jalan, who's also expecting, was enough to send social media into overdrive. Memes flew, judgment rolled in, and the same question echoed across every platform. Why does Yaya keep letting herself get pulled back into this cycle? Fans pointed out the obvious. YoungBoy has moved on publicly, gotten married, had multiple children with other women, and built a whole new image. And yet somehow, Yaya always finds herself right back in the center of his chaos. And this time, it might come with another baby tied to it. It wasn't just the pregnancy rumors that fueled the fire, either. Every time Yaya popped up, no matter what she was doing, the conversation circled right back to her and YoungBoy. Fans kept debating endlessly. Was she still holding on to the hope of being with him for real? Or was she simply too deep in the cycle to even see a way out? Either way, the drama had everyone locked in. One of the moments that really lit the internet on fire came when Yaya posted a photo showing off a shiny ring on her finger with the caption, "Upgraded my ring, Mazda." The hashtag being the name of YoungBoy's new album. And just to make sure nobody missed the point, she even had one of his songs playing in the background. Fans clocked the connection instantly, calling it out as a clear message. To them, this wasn't just a casual flex, it was a claim. It looked like Yaya was still trying to mark her territory, prove she mattered most, and remind everyone she still had ties to him. But instead of coming off like a victory, people said it felt more like desperation. After everything that's gone down, fans saw it as her trying too hard to hold on to a man who's clearly moved on publicly, legally, and emotionally. Except for the fact that she's still in the mix with a pregnancy of her own. And that's what makes this saga so complicated. What really has people talking now is Yaya's alleged altercation with Jalan. Word in the streets is that NBA YoungBoy is furious about it. Furious enough that insiders are whispering he might actually be ready to cut Yaya off for good. Sources say things between them are shakier than they've ever been, and this could finally be the straw that broke the camel's back. So the question now is, will he finally shut the door on Yaya once and for all, and focus on protecting his wife Jalan and their unborn baby? Or will history repeat itself, and he ends up dipping back into Yaya's world while juggling both situations at once? Because if there's one thing fans know, it's that this triangle has never played out clean. And that's what makes this situation so explosive. On one side, you've got Yaya spiraling, posting cryptic flexes, still fighting like she's the main one. On the other side, you've got Jalan, married, pregnant, and trying to build a stable life. And then there's YoungBoy in the middle, unpredictable as ever, making moves that keep both women tied to him. Fans are calling this less about love and more about obsession. They say Yaya has been spiraling for years, but going after a pregnant wife might be the one line even YoungBoy can't ignore. Now the real question isn't just what happens next, it's how far will Yaya go before somebody finally steps in. Because if YoungBoy truly is done with her this time, she's not just losing a man, she's losing the one thing she's been fighting tooth and nail to hold on to. And in one thing's for sure, the story isn't ending here. With NBA YoungBoy, Yaya and Jalan locked in this storm, history shows us the drama is only going to keep unfolding in ways nobody sees coming. So tell me, my stars and hushers, what do you think? Will YoungBoy finally let Yaya go? Or is this just another messy chapter in their never-ending saga? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Smash that like button and hit subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. I'll see you on the next one, because trust me, this tea isn't cooling down anytime